everyone, my name's Emma Booth. I'm an Australian Paralympian and you are here with me today in Langwarrin South at my small training facility with my team of horses. So I've been riding ever since I was 11 and I rode all through high school. I started uni. I actually rode overseas for a dressage rider in Germany in 2011. And then in 2013, April 2013, I was coming home from a horse competition with a friend and we were involved in a really serious car accident in which a truck jackknifed onto the wrong side of the road as we were coming around a corner and we had a head-on. A lot of injuries, the most significant being the injury to my spine and spinal cord. Meaning that I'm now an L2 paraplegic in a wheelchair. But you know, the team at the Royal Melbourne Hospital where I had my surgery, where I was immediately taken and where I was in ICU, they were absolutely incredible. And the staff there, what they do on a daily basis is beyond amazing. The horses and the riding has definitely given my life purpose again, and it's given my life meaning, and it definitely keeps me motivated and yeah, something to look forward to. So it was 6 months after the accident when I was able to ride again, which was absolutely amazing and just one of those days that I'll remember forever. I'd set myself goals prior to getting back in the saddle. I knew I wanted to ride again. I'd made the goal of wanting to get to the Paralympics in Rio, but it was probably not until I was actually in the saddle again that I realised that was actually what I really wanted to do and something that I was probably able to do. I just felt completely at home in the saddle even after my accident. The road to Rio it's a bit of a blur really, you know, it happened so quickly. It was ups and downs, you know, 1 minute we didn't have a horse and it was looking like it wasn't going to happen, and then we found the horse and we realised it was. A good family friend of mine did a cycle around Australia to raise funds for me to be able to purchase the horse. And the support that he received financially, you know, strangers were donating, and it was absolutely a bit mind-blowing, and I still think that even today you kind of really have to sometimes stop yourself and remind yourself of what a huge effort it was for everyone involved. Rio was a new journey altogether, and again, roller coaster, an emotional roller coaster it was. It was still one of the best things I've ever done, and you know, one of my favourite things about Rio was staying in the Paralympic Village. That was just absolutely incredible and something that you really can't put into words. It was the most incredible place, and that is also part of the reason I think I wanted to push myself to get to the next one as well, and probably why I'll want to do it again after, because yeah, it's just one of those amazing, amazing things. My saddle's slightly modified to accommodate my disability and my riding. It's basically it's a standard dressage saddle, but just a few little alterations. The knee blocks on mine are also shortened, and I've got an extra one at the back, so that just offers a little bit of extra support to keep me in there. But yeah, other than that, all the gear that we use is the same, bridles and everything is all the same. Zidane is actually a Danish warm blood, so he was imported from Denmark before I purchased him, and a few years before I purchased him. And then he had only done able-bodied dressage, he'd never done para-dressage, but again, the qualities that I look for in an off-the-track horse, he is just willing, he's intelligent, he's quiet, loving, like he's just got every quality that you could want and that I think any rider would want. But within the first 2 minutes of my first ride, he just knew exactly what I was asking, what I wanted, and it just clicked. We then went to the World Equestrian Games in Tryon, America last year, and we came 4th in the individual. You know, we've now done 2 international campaigns. I've learned a lot from both of those experiences, and I'm really hoping to be able to take everything I've learned and put that towards my Tokyo performance and give it our best shot at hopefully coming home with a medal. It's a bit old and dirty now, but it's actually a proper marine harness that helicopters use to pull people out of the water, so it's the real deal. Sturdy, I know I'm not going anywhere. You're very nosy, Louie. And then this just does that to hold my leg up so that the girls can push it easier over the top of the horse's neck onto the other side. Might need you, Lucy, to grab me back down into my chair. But it's, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I can just then undo that as I'm going over. And this is Big Ben, and he's our off-the-track thoroughbred racehorse. His race name was Papaya Prince, and again, he's a really, really sweet guy. We haven't had him for long. He spelled for about 3 months before we started bringing him back into work. And yeah, he's just a really gentle soul. He's 7 years old, and he's big. Like, he's the biggest one we've got here. We haven't measured him, but I'd say he's got to be at least 17.2. And as I just said to these guys, it's unusual that the thoroughbred is the biggest horse we've got in the barn when he's standing next to a team of warm blood horses. So yeah, the aim with this guy, we're hoping to get him out and about competing in para dressage. So I've got an awesome team of staff that help me at the moment, and they sort of retraining him at this stage, and he's just learning the ropes of being a dressage horse. But as I said, he's just a really sweet guy. I really like his nature, his personality, and he's quite trainable, we seem to think. So we've come across a good one.